It's been an interesting month, I'd like to say. Testing new games, playing new games, just doing new shit. But out of nowhere, quite literally out of nowhere, I have fallen in love with a new game, and a game that I never thought I would ever actually give the time of the day. That game is Valorant. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Of course, it's your boy NAKAT. Today I'm going to go over the story of how I fell in love with Valorant. And no, I quite mean it. I actually really do love the game, and it doesn't make sense because usually, you know, I'm like a Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War. Like, I like the traditional mainstream shooting games, right? And so when it comes to tac shooters, I've never actually been fond of them. In fact, I've always actually often regarded them as playing peekaboo. Like, quite literally, oh, you're just holding angles, you're playing peekaboo, you're being slow, it's just too slow, it's too slow, it's too boring, nothing's happening. And so with that being said, I never was able to quite literally understand the nuances or just how appealing that genre of shooting game actually is. And so I like Riot, right? I like their games. I'm heavily awaiting Project L, and I played League of Legends for a very, very long time. Never tried to be a professional League of Legends player, but for the time that I do play League of Legends or did play League of Legends, I would always enjoy myself, of course, when winning. Because everybody knows when you're losing in that game, it feels like total hell. But Valorant entered the scene, and immediately I thought, oh, they're making a shooting game, cool. When I first saw it, I didn't even know it was going to be a tac shooter. Really, I thought, oh shit, Riot's making like a shooting game. Oh my god, like this is going to be fucking hype. Then it ended up being a tac shooter, and I ignored it for, I think the game's been out for what, 2-3 years now. I ignored it like entirely. And basically, I decided one day, randomly, spur of the moment, let me try Valorant. And so I booted up, and I'm just simply like, holy fuck, this game is hard. Like, this game is hard because, one, I'm trying to play it like Call of Duty. I'm running around and shit, and the first thing I'm told is stop making noise. And I'm just like, what? You're like, stop making noise. Yo, shut up, bro. You're making too much noise. Because I'm like running and you gotta walk. So I'm just like, man, like, this is even slower than I initially thought. But then I had to understand that, damn, there's a beauty in this. And so off the bat, like, and I know this sounds funny because, like, oh, there's a beauty in walking, there's a beauty in being silent. Well, technically, yes, in that game, absolutely. And so when I actually ended up getting into I want to say a duel with another player, I realized, holy fuck, like, I can't just sit and hold shoot. You gotta like tap it a little bit, you know, you can't just spray. And so I'm just like, wow, all right, so this is pretty intricate. I was talking to Void about it because Void plays this game, and he's like, yeah, you know how melee is like hard to play and stuff. Since it's so hard to play, there's like an appreciation for when you do shit in that game more because of like everything that goes into doing it. And so on Valorant, right, when I'm like used to shooting in my other shooting games, it's just like, okay, this is a totally different feel game. So I gained a little bit of an obsession of getting better at it. I think tac shooters actually do test intelligence, and because I don't play tac shooters at all, let alone I never tried to get good at a shooting game, I just played them because, you know, just to play. We've all played Modern Warfare 2, you know, back in the day, and let's not get into those lobbies, of course, but we've all been there. And so with Valorant, it's just like, man, this is the opportunity to test myself in a genre that I have never really tested myself before. I found success in Smash, I found success in multiverses, but when it comes to a different genre of competitive game, I've never even tried to like really go the full mile. And so I gave myself a goal: hit Diamond 3 in Valorant and quit. That's it. But as I continue in playing and playing and playing, the more I grow fond of just even the little interactions or the little accomplishments in Valorant. I mean Reyna, by the way, to put things into perspective. So I've been told that I'm playing the game on hard mode. I'm playing an agent, and because this isn't CSGO where you don't have abilities, you have abilities in this game. So I'm playing an agent where the premise of my agent is basically I need to be good at aiming and I need to get a kill to be a character. And if I can't do that, then I am not really offering up anything. But if I am able to do that, then I become a character that is pretty scary, right? So I really do enjoy playing her a lot. but I don't mind learning the game through a character that's technically quote-unquote hard. And the reason she is extremely hard, even for me especially, is because throughout all my time of playing shooting games, I've always used controller. I've never used mouse and keyboard. So I'm playing a hard-ass tac shooter. I'm playing a hard-ass character that depends on having good aim. And my aim is mediocre as hell because I'm just now learning how to use mouse and keyboard for a shooting game. I got all the odds stacked against me right now. But honestly, I feel that there's a lot to be gained from becoming good at this game, and I pretty much want to do it for myself more than anything. Not just because I want to like enter the Valorant scene, and you know, there's people from Valorant that know who I am, which is pretty fucking crazy. But I want to more so do this to challenge myself and to prove to myself again that if I genuinely want to become really good at something, I can do it. And while I might not have the mechanical skill at the moment, I do have the mind that knows how to get good at something. I did it with 2 games already, and so if I genuinely believe or wish to really get good at something, I know I can do it. Thing is that because Valorant is so hard and so new to me, I think that's the part that's hooking me the most, right? I like the overall aesthetic of the game, the swag. I think the roster is cool as fuck. The character designs are cool as shit, unless you play like Chamber. I hate that character. But other than that, I just like overall the gameplay. I think the gameplay aside, right, it's crazy because again, I thought tac shooters were slow as fuck. So I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want to play this shit. It's mad slow. I could play COD, run around and be a monkey. But like with this game, it's just like, okay, I can slowly, I can be like a classy, I want to say I could be like a classy, you know how in League of Legends when you're playing people and you're like, yo, you damn apes. Like I had gorillas on my team, I had apes on my team. I could be like a slow, smooth, intelligent ape in Valorant, because they definitely exist in Valorant too, I'll tell you that. So at my current level, you know, I don't feel like I'm great at all. I went from bronze 2 to silver 2. I placed in bronze 2, got the silver 2. I'm trying my best, you know, but I'm pretty proud of that silver 2. I'm not gonna lie. And in the grand scheme of things, with all the ranks being out there and that being a lower rank, it's just like, for my circumstances and from what I'm trying to accomplish in a new genre, I do think that is pretty good given how hard the game is. And so I'm going to continue to invest time into Valorant, not to go pro. I don't want to go pro. I don't want to compete in Valorant. I don't want to join a team or anything. I simply just want to get as good as I possibly can and, you know, be a part of the scene. And of course, you know, have people from the Valorant scene come to my stream, whether they want to play or they want to watch me play Multiverses or Smash. And I think it's beneficial to be good at that game too. So that's pretty much how I fell in love with Valorant. It doesn't make sense to me still to this day, but it has definitely given me the mindset of trying new games, even if I feel like it isn't for me or isn't something I'm particularly interested in. And so hopefully this inspires you guys to do the same. So guys, let me know what you think. Do you play Valorant? And if you do, what do you think of the game and who do you main? And if you don't, what games do you genuinely enjoy playing? Greatly appreciate you guys watching today's video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. This is NAKAT. Take it easy. Peace out. Deuces.